Hello everybody! Today I'm going to show you how you can turn a big thrifted shirt into a little dress with ruffled sleeves. That's today on Refashioning with Rachel. Before you cut into your shirt, make sure the distance between the shoulders is the same length as your upper body, plus a couple inches for seam allowance. Then cut off the sleeves and cut off the top of the shirt just beneath the collar. Draw in some straight lines that go from the bottom corners of the shirt up along the armholes. And cut. Place these two pieces with right sides together. Pin the side seams. And sew. Start at the bottom of the dress so that you can make sure that the hem is perfectly lined up. Serge or zigzag the raw edge. If you use a serger, leave a tail at the end, and using an embroidery needle, feed the tail back through about 1 inch of stitching, and cut off the excess. Iron that seam so that it lies nicely. And now we have the main body of the dress, and it is nicely hemmed and we barely had to do any work. Now let's make some straps. Remove the cuffs from the sleeves and draw in a diagonal line that goes just above the button placket. And you want to end up with about 1.5 inches on the small side and 5 or 6 inches on the other side. Cut along that line. And cut off the end at a right angle to the fold. And cut it in 2 pieces right along the fold. Put them right sides together and round out the point on the larger side of these pieces. Use these pieces to cut out the same pieces on the other sleeve. Pin them together and sew. Serge or zigzag the raw edge. Iron the seam. Then hem the curved side by folding over the raw edge twice, just a little bit, and make a basting stitch all along the straight edge. If you are enjoying this video so far, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. For the basting stitch, just make the longest straight stitch your machine can do, and don't go backwards and forwards at the beginning and the end, and leave 2 long threads when you're finished. And set those pieces aside for now. Decide how long you want your straps to be, and then from your scrap fabric, cut out 2 strips of fabric that are 3 inches wide and as long as you want your straps to be plus 1 inch for seam allowance. Fold over and iron 1/2 inch of fabric from one end of these strips. Find the center of the strips and make a mark on the edge that's not folded. And now pull on one of the basting stitch threads to gather up the sleeve until it is about as long as the strips. Pin the wrong side of the ruffle to the right side of the strip on the non-folded side, lining up the seam in the ruffle with the center of the strip. And sew. Now flip it over to the right side of the ruffle and fold over the strip so that the folded edge goes just past the stitching line you just made, and stitch it down, making the stitch very close to the fold. And And it probably would have been better to pin it first, but I was feeling confident, so I didn't do that, but you probably will want to. Now iron it down so that it lies flat and neat. And make a stitch on the other side of the strip close to the fold. Now try on your dress and decide where you want your straps to be. And pin your straps to the dress with right sides together. And sew. After you have sewn on the straps, this would be a good time to try on the dress and make sure that the straps are just how you like them. And then serge or zigzag the top raw edge of the dress. And then when you flip up the straps, you will naturally create a hem. I had to remove a button from the top of my dress because it got in the way of the hem, but I added it back later. But just fold down the finished edge of the top of the dress and secure with a stitch. You can keep checking underneath the fabric to make sure that the hem is even, and also just feel along with your finger. Then I could reattach my button. And thankfully I could still put it through the buttonhole, albeit a little bit awkwardly. And then after removing this label, this project was finished. So here's a reminder of how it looked before. And here's how it looks now. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and comment if you did. And have a beautiful day.